High-speed crashes, shocking collisions, and life-or-death moments, all captured on camera, raw and unfiltered. These aren't just clips, they're stark reminders of how fragile life is. Brace yourself for a heart-pounding experience. Let's begin. The video opens with a heart-stopping scene. As traffic speeds down the highway, an ice cream truck suddenly loses control, spinning sideways and climbing onto the guardrail. Panic erupts as vehicles behind scramble to avoid disaster. Fortunately, friction slows the truck down, bringing it to a stop. The undercarriage, completely wrecked. A horrifying accident on the outskirts, near the city highway. As vehicles raced at high speed, a four-seater suddenly rear-ended the car in front. The strong impact from the lead car sent the rear vehicle flipping over instantly, dealing a severe blow to the driver. Seeing the chaos unfold, other drivers swerved to avoid further collisions. But the crashed car was not as lucky. A split second of misjudgment with devastating consequences.
Oh shit.
Another terrifying crash at an intersection. A red four-seater, speeding recklessly, cut straight across a busy crossing. Disaster struck in an instant. The car slammed directly into two oncoming vehicles, leaving all three severely damaged. A reckless move with devastating consequences. A horrifying accident as two cars attempted a risky overtake. Both sped side by side, but in a shocking twist, they collided with each other at high speed. The impact sent both vehicles flying off the road, crashing into the guardrail, creating absolute chaos. The damage? Undoubtedly severe. A reckless gamble with devastating consequences. A horrific crash on the highway. As traffic moved at high speed, a white four-seater suddenly surged forward, attempting to overtake. But disaster struck instantly. The driver lost control, sending the car straight into the back of a moving truck. The impact was so strong that the truck shook violently, but managed to stay upright. The four-seater, however, was completely wrecked in the front. Luckily, no lives were lost. A reckless move that could have ended much worse. A terrifying highway crash. As traffic sped along, a refrigerated truck suddenly swerved left without warning. The four-seater behind had no time to react, slamming full force into the back of the truck. The impact was brutal, leaving the car's front end completely crushed. A reckless turn with serious consequences. The driver's condition undoubtedly affected. A devastating crash at a rural intersection. A 7-seater suddenly turned right without any warning, leaving the speeding car behind with no time to react. The result? A brutal side impact that sent shockwaves through the scene. The damage is still unclear, but one thing is certain. The 7-seater is at fault for this reckless move. A devastating collision at an intersection. A container truck and a 4-seater car met in a brutal crash, and the cause was clear. A parked container truck obstructed visibility for both drivers. The massive impact sent the smaller car recoiling backward, completely wrecked. Another serious crash at a neighborhood intersection. A white 4-seater was slowly making a left turn when disaster struck. A speeding 7-seater, hidden behind 2 parked cars, came out of nowhere and slammed directly into the white car. The impact was brutal, leaving both vehicles with completely wrecked front ends. A split-second blind spot, devastating consequences. A devastating highway crash in the middle of a rainy day. As traffic moved cautiously, a broken-down car suddenly stalled in the middle of the road, blocking the way. To avoid it, a black 4-seater swerved into the opposite lane, right into the path of a speeding vehicle. The result? A brutal head-on collision, sending both cars spinning across the highway, leaving them severely damaged. A split-second decision with disastrous consequences. A collision at an intersection. A white truck and a red four-seater met in a devastating crash. After reviewing the footage, it was clear the truck ran a red light while all other vehicles had stopped. Meanwhile, the red car was speeding through the crossing. The result? A violent impact, leaving the truck heavily damaged. A reckless move from both sides, and the price was steep. A terrifying crash on a bridge. A red truck broke down and was parked at the edge of the road, but a speeding white seven-seater failed to notice it in time. With no chance to react, bam! The car slammed straight into the back of the truck, sending both vehicles spinning uncontrollably. Thankfully, the guardrails held firm, preventing them from plunging into the sea. Both vehicles were heavily damaged, but disaster was narrowly avoided. Another reckless crash at high speed. Two four-seater cars were racing down the road when a Ferrari driver, attempting a foolish swerve, threw everything into chaos. Startled by the sudden move, the driver of the other car panicked, swerved right, and crashed directly into a vehicle running alongside. A split-second mistake turned into a dangerous disaster. Reckless driving always comes with a price.
Uh-oh. Fuck me. You have to be kidding me.
A terrifying incident on the roadside. As police officers were conducting a routine stop, a car in the distance suddenly lost control, skidding violently for over 200 meters. In a split second, bam! The runaway vehicle slammed into the parked car under inspection, creating a horrifying scene. Thankfully, the officer managed to dodge the impact just in time, a near miss that could have ended in disaster. A careless lane change nearly ended in disaster. A red four-seater suddenly swerved without caution and clipped a passing truck. Luckily, both vehicles avoided a serious crash, but it was a close call. A harsh lesson for the four-seater: reckless moves can have dangerous consequences. A truly terrifying incident. The container truck nearly tipped over, but miraculously, the heavy cargo stayed in place. Had it fallen, disaster would have been inevitable. Thank God, this was a close call. A reckless overtake gone wrong. A small car attempted to pass a truck but clipped its front end, instantly losing control. Luck was on their side. Had the truck also lost control or pinned the car against the guardrail, the outcome could have been disastrous. A close call and a harsh reminder: not every risky move ends this well. A reckless lane change. The four-seater carelessly merged into traffic, creating a high-risk situation. Luckily, the truck driver reacted in time, slamming the brakes to prevent disaster. A split second later, and this could have been a catastrophic crash, a lucky escape, but a dangerous mistake. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Your support is the biggest motivation for me to keep creating quality content. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss future videos. I'd also love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below and share your opinions or stories with me. Thanks for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.